How'd this year go?
Pretty well.
Yeah?
I think so.
I think so too. First year
Yeah.
teaching. I think we did pretty all right. So we're just going to recap the whole year for you. We had quite a few music classes that we taught for first time here at Baden High School. I was able to teach piano. I think it was 5 separate classes of piano this entire year, 2 separate classes of music technology, 2 separate classes of Baden Rocks. Am I missing one? That was it for my schedule. About you?
Yeah, I taught music appreciation class, the beginning guitar class, the intermediate advanced guitar class, jazz band, and then co-teaching both sections of Baden Rocks.
So, I mean, first year in, what are your thoughts? Recap.
Yeah, well, it was challenging in the beginning because we did not know what we were able to do or not do just because of the situation with COVID. And not knowing if vocalists could actually sing or if we had to put everybody off into corners, if we had to be outside.
Right.
Knowing whether or not people that were in jazz band, if they could play their brass or woodwind instruments, made it a challenge. But as the weeks went on in the beginning and we were given the ability to make some of these decisions while also keeping the health of the students in the forefront, they gave us the opportunity to kind of figure things out as we went and allow for those performances to happen and the classes to go on as normal as possible.
Which that was, can you remember when we first started Baden Rocks? One of the times I had Haley outside with a monitor.
I do remember that.
She had to sing looking into the window.
Yes.
We only did that one time, I believe.
Yes.
We were like, I think we're okay. So we ended up when we first began, we had singers singing against the walls and stuff like that. But we got pretty comfortable with each other eventually, still being socially distant, still doing all of the COVID protocol. But finally, being able to loosen up a little bit, talk with each other, kind of collaborate with each other, especially in Baden Rocks.
Right.
And it's crazy to think that when we started in August 2020,
Yeah.
it feels like a decade ago.
Yeah.
To now, when we just had our spring concert last week, you're probably seeing a few of the stuff on the background here of songs we did, and then just them doodling all over you can see the comfortability behind us of the environment that we created in this room. We also have another room that we created that environment in too. Piano was an awesome experience. So we weren't able to do a winter concert due to not being able to do that at the fitness center. But we were able to host my first spring concert, or spring recital for the piano courses. 30 different students played.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with their work ethic and their determination to play a tune. Even if it was perfect or not, they did it. And I remember doing that my first time, So,
Right.
Music Tech, they did a bunch of great projects, including voiceovers for The Sandlot, writing their own original music, learning how to use Logic Pro X. I think my first semester we dabbled in GarageBand, but I was just there's no real point to doing that because it's the same thing,
Right.
except for more. So, but just looking back, I have videos that I'll probably be imposing into this because I have some footage that I've taken with my iPhone from the beginning process all the way until now. And it's crazy to believe that tomorrow is graduation, and we're getting ready to send off a few of the seniors that we had. Notably great memories with Jacob Collins and Caitlin Falk, Jenny Blackburn, Cody Wilmer here in Baden Rocks, and then all of the other seniors we had incorporated in our half semester or semester courses instead of full year courses. So it's just, we're really excited to see what happens next year too with we've got quite a few people who are going to be seniors.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's been a great year.
It has. And, now, especially towards the end, where some of these, protocols are starting to diminish away, and we were able to allow more people in for the concerts, that for the spring concert, looking ahead into the fall and what will happen there, we're really looking forward to having more people out, as many as we can get. The live stream was an excellent thing that we were able to do. Luke and Brendan, taking over on that, especially, for this last run. done a very great job with that and allowing for those people who couldn't make it out to the show to be able to watch and experience in some format what we put in as far as the work and the students have put in over the months leading up to the show. And I think over time, this year, the students in the beginning, I mean, if you look back, the McCormick's, they built up this program, and we were the new ones in, being that it was a whole new situation with COVID, being that we were new teachers. These students had no idea what to expect from us, never met each other prior to this. So this whole experience in the beginning, it was really just trying to figure out where everybody stands and, trying to figure out what can we do, what's permittable, how much can we push the musicianship of the students, how much, it's challenging us to accommodate all the situations that we've encountered over this past year. But going from that to think about how it all started off to the relationships that were built in such a short period of time, it's hard to believe that we could have made that much of an impact so quick.
Yeah.
We were, at least I wasn't expecting that. I thought that it was going to be a little bit more of a barrier in trying to develop those bonds with these students, but I think that it happened pretty quick.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to see, I believe that we've laid a foundation on top of the foundation that was already created for this music department here at Baden, but I believe that we've added a level
Yep.
To the foundation to make it a little bit stronger and to really push the students to look at themselves and make themselves excellent and to try to be, one of my mottos in class is it's really fun to be really good at something.
Yep.
And another motto is it'll always be better next time. It's great now, we're going to improve it next time. And so I have been driven with that mentality my entire life and my entire musicianship, and I'm now seeing students hungry for that, and it's really encouraging to see even students who have never played an instrument before hungry for that. So I'm excited to see what 2021, 2022 holds.
For sure.
It's going to be a wild ride. So with all of that said,
Yeah.
I hope you guys have a great summer. Hope you guys have a great, whatever you're going to do this summer. Maybe go to Kings Island. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to do your thing. But just letting you know, if you have any questions, if you have any, you want some resources for music, whatever, reach out to Mr. Ross or I, and we're happy to help. Parents that are watching this, thank you so much for all the time you've given to allow the students to do what we do here. And we can't wait to see what it's going to look like every year. It's just going to keep getting better. So with that said, any final words?
We'll see you soon.
All right. Peace out.